Well, hello. So today I thought I would do a little bit of a story, but I'm going to tell you about the story so that you can see the classifiers, CL. So, the other day, I guess last week, I was walking along and not fast, just kind of slow, and it was hot. And I mean, I was taking my walk, and I guess it was like, mid-morning, but it was hot already. So I had like a glass of ice water in my left hand. But I did bring my cell phone, which was in my left pocket, back pocket. So I'm going to set that up. So now I'm just kind of walking along, you know, holding, just walking, not real fast and not real slow. I mean, it was hot, so I had my water. So, um, usually like early in the morning, if I've not, or just the morning when I wake up, if I've not had a lot to drink, I get dehydrated. And so I brought my water that day. So I tell you that to set up the story. So I'm walking along. So that's my cute little story. And I'm going to tell you, I mean, I hope that you noticed that as I was walking along, I saw them, the squirrels, right? This is the sign for squirrel because they're little teeth, squirrels. It also is the sign for chipmunk, squirrels. And they were on the sidewalk and they were running, like three wide, three abreast. And but they were just kind of running toward me, and I stopped and I stood there and I wanted to take a picture or a video, but I couldn't get my phone out fast enough. So, and I didn't want to move too much to scare them. I wanted to see what they would do because they were just running toward me. And so some went off to the side and went up a tree, or they waited, and then some went up a fence and they climbed along the fence, and then they climbed down. And it was just cute, really, to watch them, because one, when he went underneath the fence and then he climbed up the side and then he was on top and then he was looking at me and then he kind of ran and kind of came back. And so it was just fun to watch them. And I really hated that I was kind of in the way to of their fun and their playing and their running around. Ooh, couldn't get it right. So I'm so glad that I do this in real time so that you can see how whenever you're talking and signing, you're going to get them all mixed up. So I know because you can't speak two languages at the same time. I know sometimes people will use like that, whatever it's French or Spanish word instead of an English one, and then the rest of the sentence is in English. So I know people kind of get that mixed up as well. And I don't know if it's mixed up or they just prefer that word or they know that word or it expresses it better. Um, but in English and sign language, your mind is doing two things at the same time. So, which when I say that, it's like think language. Oh, now one language needs to, you know, go down and then get on your hands, right? It's not just your mouth. So it's all those nerves and everything and the muscles. They all have to kind of translate into sign language. And vocal languages use one side of the brain, and sign language, doesn't matter which sign language, uses both at the same time. So it is a little bit, that's how it's structured, and that's why you see those different mistakes where your hands will do something. You're going, I didn't want you to do that. So anyway, I just thought that would be fun, and to see that little story, I thought it was just so cute, and I just really hate that I didn't have it, videotaped, because most of the time you don't see that, especially if you're walking. They get really scared and they just kind of scatter. But this time they just kept running toward me, and I was like, "What are they gonna do?" So that's why I stopped and just stood there. So that was an enjoy of my walk last week. So practice, and let me know something interesting that you see. I'll see you later. Bye.